Look at us up on Doc Reo TV. You know what time it is, folks. That's right. It's time for more Doc Reo TV. Some of you all are probably wondering why it's taken me a moment to come back. It's only a couple of days, but just a moment to come back with Nasu Chronicles Book of Scrolls episode 10. Now, I've had a little difficulty with this particular episode, and not when it comes to the content in the episode. It's already there. It's more or less the fact that the content in the episode reveals a lot more about what's going on in the book, what's going on in the rest of the story, and it's kind of a really, really revealing season finale. 2-hour season finale is the plan. And the idea is to kind of let you really know what's going on, not just in the series, but what's really going on in this estranged family. So I didn't really want to let this all out, not just on a video like this, not when this is my baby. I got to let this out with a bang. I can't just, you really only have really one time to let that part out, and that one's got to be with a bang. So with that being said, I definitely will let it out in the book when it's released, as I'm still going back with the copy editors. That means I got more editing to do. Yummy. But for you all, I'll definitely put that out there because so many people have asked me over the years about getting the Nasu Chronicles out there, about getting this story out there. It was named something else, and I'm not going to reveal that name because I've had some people take some of the rights to that name away from me. So I'm not going to reveal that name until I get those rights back. So, and that's over the years because I've been writing this story for a long, long time and really bringing it down and narrowing it down to one focus, and as well as figuring out the lifestyles of, you all have just heard about 9 characters. I have 12 characters. 12 characters. That's just a little revealing too. So with that being said, this is Doc. I got a lot to bring to you, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of it about this story, and I want to dive into where it begins. So here we go. It begins back in Unterra, where we remember Nosfermos Nasu and Prioris Nasu, one chanting and doing a ceremony, and the other breaking down fortifications and re-stabilizing these fortifications in a semi-flat terrain in between 2 mountains, kind of oasis, kind of valley, kind of area. And at the time that they're doing this, we have Halal and Elijah walking back down the hill. They walk down the hill and this ceremony begins. Now, as the ceremony begins, Halal places his knee down and he starts to chant. I don't remember what the words are because I don't have the book in front of me. I'm just doing this off the cuff because I wasn't going to do it. But he starts to chant some words that are calling to people coming from all over the world. It's a little bit different than the chant before because it's not selective. It's random as he's pulling people from the sky. And not only is he pulling people, but he's pulling machinery and different things that they're attached to. Like at one time, I have a vision of a soda company truck just falling from the sky. I have another vision of a gas station landing and blowing up, but you see the sign of the gas station falling over. I have another vision of a part of electronics company just falling in. I have vision of product companies all over, just, people working at their desks just being pulled out. This is a great place for advertisement, I think, but that's another story. And while he's doing this, he's searching for a way. Or we don't know, but Elijah speaks up and he says, have you found a route that we can escape? I believe he says, have you found a route that we can escape this deserted land? And Halal doesn't say anything. He keeps concentrating on pulling these waves of different people. And Elijah kneels next to him and he tries to concentrate with him with no help. It's more of a distraction, as you see Halal look back and he kind of pushes him away. And he continues to feel around and he's waving his hands in the air. And all of a sudden, a vortex opens. And then he wishes the vortex up like he did before. And as he wishes the vortex up, these things start falling from the sky. The gas station, the truck with a man in it standing there, the gas station with the attendant who dies when he lands and then it explodes. The pharmaceutical company where there's a person sitting in a laboratory and the laboratory appears, but half of the building's gone. And there's people sitting on different floors of the laboratory looking around like they don't know what's going on. Different scenes like this continue to pop up. As Halal continues the wave and he continues to chant. And his chants go big and his body starts to shake. And his body starts to shake until almost he can't control his body shaking, and then he lets go. And he stands up. And he says, Elijah, you cannot interfere with me when I'm focused. Something to that fact. I can't remember what he says. And Elijah looks back and says, yes, Master. Then he says, it is time for me to release my hold upon you all. Elijah continues to kneel as Nosferamos and Priotis walk up. They both kneel. And Elijah turns to his left and he places his hand amongst each of them over and over again as he begins to chant. Nos taka pakatan bomba busta, nos taka pakatan bamba 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 busta. Then he stops, and each of them pass out for a moment. He steps back, and as he steps back, they each start to awaken. He stands a little bit on the offensive/defensive. As he steps back, he looks at them deeper to get a sense of where they're. As he looks at them, we see that they are a little bit perplexed and confused. Elijah stands up and says, where are we? While Priotis gradually looks around like he's getting ready to attack someone. Nosferamos bends over and gets on 2 knees and begins to chant. And as he chants, the storm builds around us. And all 3 of them look at Halal. And Halal looks at them. And they seemingly look and remember that they were entranced by him. Elijah says, it was you. And Halal says, yes, you are now free, my children. They each look at them, and they want to attack, but they find that they cannot. They find that they cannot drive themselves to attack Halal. As he releases the 3 and walks away, over toward the laboratory he sees in front of him, Elijah wakes from a dream. He looks at Mara and says, I remember something I shan't. And I want to say more from there, but I'm going to stop because this is where it starts revealing a lot of stuff. Names are important. So I want you to get an idea that during this time, as they were the 4 horsemen, they were not under their own control. As they were the four horsemen, they were each enslaved or entranced by Halal. It's a power he has over them. With that being said, folks, I'm going to leave it at that just because I don't want to break too deep in this yet. I have so much I want to reveal and so much I want to let everybody know, but it's better if you read it. It's better if you see it in the story so you can get a full feeling for the idea that I'm attempting to convey. With that being said, this is Doc. Stay tuned as we get ready for the Doc Reo Roll, because I'm out of here. I forgot to tell you, though, if you do want to advertise with us, that is, advertise or be a sponsor of Doc Reo TV, make sure you call that number. It's not on the screen. It may be floating around, but it is a 310 number. That's right, 310-844-9285. That's 310-844-9285. Give us a call. Drop us a message. Drop us a line. It is filled with different people who have dropped a line, so we're going to continue to pick up on all those people, see if you all qualify, and if you all qualify, we'll get you to the next stage. So that's it. This is Doc Reo. I'm out of here. Stay tuned for more as you check out that roll, baby. There it is. If you need to reach us on Facebook, it's at doc.reo, yeah. On Twitter at Doc Reo Rants. On Instagram, the picture way. And every time I come, I'm here to stay. Snapping photos and get it right. It's at Doc Reo tonight. Say, on YouTube, you can't stop by Doc Reo TV. That's where you see me. That's where you see me. Hit us up on Reo Bucks. .com. Back to your regularly scheduled program now. Peace. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Doc Reo TV.